Good evening. I'm Patricia Vallone with a CTV News update. The Cottage City Police Department has deployed AI technology to stop motorists from blowing through stop signs. Officials say in the 4 weeks since the department set up an AI camera at an intersection that typically sees a lot of violations, infractions were reduced by 76%. Chief Anthony Ayers says that one of the major complaints he hears from residents is motorists ignoring stop signs. If there is a violation, the AI cameras send an alert along with a photo to any officers who may be nearby.
What happens when a person doesn't come to a police stop, the message boards give them an alert and let them know they were in violation of the stop sign. And what it does, it gives us a video of the infraction. If I have an officer around the corner, they get the alert, they can actually see what happened, they can stop them around the corner. Over the last several years, we have a problem right here because it's a major intersection that we have a cut through where people come from the district, they cut through my town because they don't go to the traffic light, and they just run right through the stop sign. Having this device here, it actually reduces those violations, especially the extreme ones when they just drive right through.
And Chief Ayers says that he hopes to expand the cameras to other locations in the city. Well, Prince George's police are investigating an early morning fatal shooting in Chilham. Officers responded to the Fleetwood Village apartments on Chilham Road around 8 a.m., and that's where they discovered a man suffering from gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead on the scene. PGPD is working to establish a suspect and motive in the case. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to call Crime Solvers at 1-866-411-TIPS. Well, the Maryland Supreme Court holds a special session to right the scales of a 166-year-old wrong. At the ceremony yesterday, Edward Draper was posthumously admitted to the state bar. Draper would have been Maryland's first black lawyer when he applied for the bar in 1857, but a Baltimore judge said he was qualified in all respects to practice, except that he was not white.
Edward Garrison Draper, a man whose commitment to the law, unwavering determination to become a member of the legal profession, and resilience in the face of justice serve as the enduring symbol of the struggles that African Americans have faced in the legal profession and in the quest for equal rights for all.
The denial of Mr. Draper to the Maryland bar is a blot on our state that has endured for 166 years. But while justice was delayed, because of hard work today, it is no longer denied.
And Draper left Maryland to be a lawyer in Liberia, but within a year of setting up his new life in the West African nation, he died of tuberculosis in 1858 at the age of 24. Well, activists convened at Bowie State University for a forum on social justice. The theme was Healing from the Trauma of Racism. It was sponsored by the Social Justice Alliance. The alliance was formed by Bowie State and the University of Maryland following the death of Richard Collins III. A Bowie State student about to enter the U.S. Army, Collins was murdered in a racist attack on the College Park campus. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Coming up, winter weather may be weeks away, but the county is getting prepared now. We'll have all the details, plus sports talk with Simon Buggs. Stay with us.
Hey everybody, and coming up on your Friday sports page, some players from the PGCC men's basketball team talked about how they've improved coming into this season. Stay right there.
March of Dimes.
Every single one of us has been supported by March of Dimes.
Today,
this nation is one of the most dangerous for childbirth.
March of Dimes imagines a world where every mom and baby is healthy.
We are March of Dimes.
And so are you.
Welcome back. Well, the county's Department of Public Works and Transportation is gearing up for the upcoming winter season. The agency hosted its annual snow and ice dry run event today. About 100 crews went out this morning to check roads for potholes or any impediments that could prevent them from treating streets during a snowstorm. Officials say this year the county has about 40,000 tons of salt.
What we want to do is not only do we want to prepare, we want to remind our residents that they should prepare as well. So for instance, if you know that there is a disabled vehicle that has been in the county right away for quite some time, now is the time to take actions to remove those particular vehicles, so that in the event that we do have a significant weather event, that our crews are able to come down those roadways and treat the roads. And so you really want to make sure that not only you're taking care of yourself, but looking out for your neighbors as well.
And just a reminder, when a snowstorm hits our region, residents should wait at least 48 hours after precipitation has stopped to contact the county's 311 number about unplowed streets and roads. Well, a 3-day summit looks to inspire and guide Black Americans on how they can build wealth. The Black Wealth Summit is a nonprofit founded by author Cedric Nash. The organization held the second day of a 3-day summit at the City of Praise Family Ministries in Landover today. The theme of day 2 was Why Financial Freedom Matters. Session topics included investing, credit management, financial literacy, and building wealth.
Often we talk in the Black community about how our parents never talked to us about money. And I think it's either one of 3 reasons why they don't. Number one, they were afraid that if they had the lack of money, they didn't want us to be afraid as kids. Or if they had lots of money, they were afraid of people coming to take advantage of us. Or the other option is their parents didn't talk about it, so they don't talk about it. So I just think that we need to create a forum where people can hear about it, at the same time ask questions and learn about it.
This is the second year that I've been here, so I felt it's important because as a community we need to learn how to generate generational wealth, and therefore we can have it so that in our future our children and our children's children will keep the money in our community.
Investing, instead of buying all the little stuff that I like to buy, necklaces and all of that, I could still do that, but take and invest my money.
And the theme of the third and final day of the summit will focus on owning your own personal wealth journey. Well, a member of the Maryland congressional delegation is calling it quits. Democrat John Sarbanes announced his retirement from Congress yesterday. The 61-year-old says he'll serve out the remainder of his term but will not seek re-election in 2024. A native of Baltimore, he's the son of the late Maryland U.S. Senator Paul Sarbanes. Well, from the very first days of CTV News, one special correspondent was part of our newscast. Galen Gwen loved Prince George's and spent several decades bringing county residents out to parks and other sites, as well as behind the scenes to some spectacular performances. Many Fridays, we sat together here on the set for her weekly arts and entertainment reports. She also did a monthly show called Arts About the County, plus a few other stories throughout the years with us. Galen sadly passed away this week, so tonight we share a few of those memories and her beautiful smile that always graced her stories.
The railroad overpass area at Franklin's Restaurant on Route 1 in Hyattsville is usually just a parking lot. The Tale of the Allergist's Wife opens tonight at Bowie Playhouse in White Marsh Park. A Midsummer Night's Dream is the chosen production for this summer's Shakespeare in the Park. And though its run has already begun, there are still 5 chances to catch Puck and Bottom and all the other fanciful creatures running amok in various outdoor venues around the county. The sparkly days and chilly air of late October are here, and this weekend is going to be perfect for outdoor Halloween events. Everyone's invited to come tomorrow from 3 to 8 for artist watching. That act comes with a belly dancer.
A belly dancer?
They have it all there.
CTV's arts and entertainment reporter Galen Gwen is part of the group.
Well, it got formed many, many years ago because a lot of us went to elementary school together, and we represent a couple of elementary schools here. Then we were all together in Hyattsville Junior High, and then we all went to Northwestern. So it did start a long time ago, and I think we've all lived our lives, raised our children, whatever, and we're back together again. I think most of us realized, even at the time, that we were lucky. We had this huge, group of girlfriends. Tell us a little bit about how does it all work together, and events for the community, and what's separate kind of with that gallery and what in the artist studios.
Con él hago lo que yo quiera, lo pinto, lo corto, ya me echo de todo. Cause he's always best, my hair a mi modo.
Así soy yo.
Mourners gathered to honor the life of a judge who was gunned down outside of his home. The funeral for Judge Andrew Wilkinson was held at the St. Anne Roman Catholic Church in Hagerstown today. As we reported, police say Wilkinson was shot to death by 49-year-old Pedro Argote last Thursday night. The alleged suspect was found dead in a wooded area in Washington County yesterday. Wilkinson was the judge in Argote's divorce case. Meantime, according to reports, State Senator Will Smith plans to put forth a bill next legislative session that would shield the addresses of state judges from the internet. Well, the 5th Annual Health Awareness and Fitness Day Family Fall Festival will kick off tomorrow. It will be held in the gym of Chesapeake Math and IT Academy North Elementary School in Laurel. In addition to the health screenings and fun events for families, the fair is also a fundraiser for the Orly Smith Cancer Research Foundation.
We invite our school community, families, friends. We all come out. We do fitness exercises, to ensure that our school community, our students stay fit and healthy in order to be present here at school. And so it happens annually. So we're looking to have an exciting time getting fit, healthy, lots of vendors, food, healthy foods. And so we're looking forward to a great time.
And the event runs from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 in the afternoon. And now your Friday Sports Page with Simon Buggs.
Hey everybody, it's time for your Friday Sports Page. We'll start with some college hoops news. To reach your potential in any sport, you have to work on your game. I caught up with some players from the PGCC men's basketball squad and asked them about their off-season workouts.
Just being a better point guard, getting my teammates involved. A lot of people know me for my scoring, but I want to show that prowess that I have, that I can defend, I can score, and get my teammates involved all in one. And also just being a better leader, showing the young guys that we put the work in to be here, and that if you're going to be here, then it's a standard.
Shooting has been my biggest thing. I didn't shoot well last year, so went in the lab, got up a lot of shots throughout the year, and I'm ready to showcase that.
Trying to shoot better off the dribble, catch and shoot, getting my teammates involved, trying to always have that high motor, just defending and trying to help any way I could.
Meanwhile, the UMD football team will be in action tomorrow versus Northwestern.
We know they're going to come out and play, sound defense. Nobody is, especially in the Big Ten. We know Northwestern, they're not just going to let us go out there and execute, do what we want to do. So, it comes down to us going out there, making sure that we're in the right spots, we're in the right positions. We know each week we go out there, you can't take anyone lightly. There's guys, on the other side of the ball that want to make plays. They want to win as well, just as bad as we do. So just trying to make sure that we can be the team that executes better. And that goes back to the bye week, starting over with the basics and making sure, everybody's on the same page. Everybody comes out, with that hunger.
Kickoff is at noon. And that is your Friday Sports Page. Simon Buggs, CTV Sports.
Thanks, Simon. And that wraps up our CTV News Update. As we leave you tonight, we offer our thoughts and prayers to the family of Galen Gwen, our beloved longtime CTV colleague. Good night.
At least we had an asteroid. What's your excuse?